When you got cooking on your mind and you got nothing but time now, baby, don't worry, toss out that old baloney. Now you're working overtime here on What You Got Cooking. He's a hell of a guy, yeah. Chris Boss is alright. The recipe's a delight, yeah. When you got cooking on your mind and you got nothing but time now, baby, don't worry, toss out that old baloney. Now you're working overtime here on What You Got Cooking, yeah.
Welcome to What You Got Cooking. We've been away for a little while, took a little break, and we're back here with massive amounts of cooking.
And holiday cheer. We're coming to you from Our Savior's Lutheran Church here in Lansing, Illinois. I'm donning the Santa hat. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Santa hat.
No.
Donning? Okay.
Yeah, donning. We've got a great episode in store today. We're doing an hour long, after editing and all that, it'll be a little bit less than an hour special, maybe around 50 minutes. But in those 50 minutes, we're going to show you how to make a couple great entrees for your Christmas meal. And then we're going to jump to New Year's. And I don't know about you on New Year's Eve, but where I go, no offense, Mom, your food's kind of boring. I don't like crackers and cheese, store-bought wine.
Oh, yeah. Well,
my mom didn't go to school. I understand that. But now, hopefully, the townspeople of Lansing will be able to spruce up their New Year's Eve and have some interesting food.
break out a little bit, have something to brag about.
Have something to brag about. And then, when the people see me walking around the town of Lansing, they could say, hey, I had a great New Year's Eve. But let's get to business. First thing, Josh, tell me what I've got here.
I see some beautiful dark red venison. We got some deer buck, to be exact.
Where'd that, you get a...
Cedar Lake, Indiana. Pick that one up.
This guy, he's the Ted Nugent of Lansing.
Well, I guess. But
Double live gonzo. What you got cooking?
had some last night. Spectacular. The most tender, succulent meat you'll ever taste in your life. But what do you got going on?
All right, well, we're doing, this is the strap or tenderloin. And one thing about deer meat is it's all lean, like you said.
Oh, extremely lean.
Lean. So we're adding on the bacon to give it a little bit more juiciness because we're going to saute it real fast. Pan sear it, and we'll finish it in the oven. And I'm making a classic French gastrique sauce, which is like a sweet and sour sauce.
Oh.
It's, you just wait, man.
Yeah?
I don't lie.
Okay.
White lies, but this is good nonetheless. What do you got for me, pal?
Well, I got a roaster chicken right
Some
here.
pollo?
Pollo?
Poulet
Poulet. Little
for our
French.
trilingual friends in Lansing.
But we're gonna cook up a chicken, sort of a traditional sort of meal. Straight out of the oven. Have a good time. Sit down with the family.
Yeah.
But we're gonna stuff it.
We're
got
taking
our-
it up a notch with the stuffing. Oh, I'll
Kicking
let you
it.
do that. But
Kicking it. We've got a rub that we're going to do, usually, like a barbecue sort of thing. What you think of a traditional Christmas meal. We're spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to rub it down.
some herbiture.
Oh, we got some brown sugar. We got some garlic powder, some smoked paprika. Paprika. And I got a couple herbs.
Oh.
Oh, for the stuffing, we have some sourdough bread cut up. We got some grapes, some apples, some prosciutto, cracked black pepper, and we're gonna add a little bit of water to that. You want to add in something else?
Well, the sage and oranges. I chopped up a little bit of orange.
Sage and orange.
Juicy. But this is the prosciutto and the chicken go together great, man. It's almost, I love it.
Oh, a little bit of garlic too. A little bit of garlic. Oh no, we like the garlic.
A little bit never hurt nobody.
No.
It's actually healthy for you. So you're gonna rub that. I'm gonna get this going.
Beautiful. Throw a little bit of olive oil on there to hold the spices in, and rub it down good, as we have in previous episodes. But
yeah, this is basically the first episode. We did a roasted chicken and chicken tenders, but I wanted to go back and revisit this because our director, producer extraordinaire, Neil, the guy that loves bell peppers, he made this chicken and he raved about it, and I didn't know if he made it properly. I think maybe he tried to cook it in a plastic bag.
I remember hearing something about that.
something about that.
Just went wild.
Yeah, but now I've extended it onto. We're gonna put stuffing in there. We're gonna stuff the bird.
Want to
and
oil
then,
me a little bit, Chris?
What?
Oil me a little bit?
Oh, oil you.
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought you said help.
No. Yeah.
Okay. So what I've got is I'm on my portable stovetop, and I'm gonna get real high heat. I'm gonna let the oil get to the smoking point, because I want it hot. I want to sear it. I want that juice that you talk of locked in there. So I got my tongs, and I'm gonna season them. I'm doing cracked black pepper as well.
Oh.
And we just wrap the bacon around. The bacon sticks to it. You don't need string. You avoid string flavor that way. But the bacon will stay on there. It'll offer juice, offer a great flavor on top of the venison. And usually you'll marinate venison. I know Josh kind of got on me about not doing it, but the sauce is it's a sweet and sour sauce. There's vinegar. So, there's a lot of game taste with venison, and some people really like the game flavor and other people don't. But since it was not farm raised, this is eaten, what'd you say it grows on that property?
A lot of corn, a lot of soybeans, so it's pretty agriculturally raised. But, I'm sure there's different forage. It's going to get into acorns and whatnot. It's going to bring in a wild flavor.
Maybe it was a rabbit deer and it ate squirrels.
Very well could be.
So, yeah, what we're going to do then is quickly sear this, and we're going to finish it in the oven. And I don't know how Josh takes his steak, but me, I'm more of a medium well kind of guy. I know being a chef, I hear so much slack about that. Everybody rare, medium rare, but I like my meat cooked. I don't like to hear it moo or in the.
You don't like the moo?
What does a deer make? What kind of sound
Sort
is
of a
that?
grunt.
Like
a little
that?
bit like that.
All right, so we're gonna drop these bad. Listen.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna quickly sear them, and hopefully not get kissed by any of this oil.
Well, as you said before, it's extremely lean, so if it's not cooked properly, it's going to dry out.
Oh yeah,
extremely quick.
And that's why you want. See, I got a lot of smoke going, but you want that oil to smoke, and then seals in the flavor, get a nice crust on the outside, and then you could even take it right out of the pan, put it on a cookie sheet, and pop that bad boy in the oven.
Pop it in the oven.
Yeah. So
Well.
let's see how they're looking. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, mama. And what I'll do then is I'll put it on its side as well, so that we kind of brown off the bacon a little bit.
Now we got the chicken again, so we don't want the poultry, so we don't want to kick in the salmonella goblins. So always practice safe food handling.
Yeah. And Josh is immediately going to lick his fingers after. No, he'll wash his hands. He's got the salmonella goblins down. He knows all about them. They're horrid little creatures.
Oh yes.
And so we'll get a light dusting of the rub on there. And I forgot a roasting pan, so we're going to make do, and we're going to use our little pot here. And we'll put the chicken in there. We'll brown it till it gets nice and brown, and then we'll cover it up and finish it until it's done. Oh, man. Holiday in the fall time is a great time to get deer. Obviously, the deer season.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of places you can find wild game stores that sell boar, venison, black bear, kangaroo. I've seen kangaroo.
Yeah. Thing is with the wild game though, because it's so rare, it's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
I remember that once that we went to was Cisneros out in was that Mokina?
New
Or
Lenox.
Homer Glen, I think it was. Right?
No, I think it's
New Lenox.
maybe it is Homer. Well, nonetheless, it's in that area.
Yeah.
And now in November, December, January, probably be the best time to get venison. Because when's the hunting season for deer? You
Hunting season's about mid-November, and actually it just ended this past weekend. I think it ends December 2nd, which would
Okay.
be
to be exact.
a short season, but same thing goes with bear and whatnot. They're fattening up for the winter, and right in the breeding season.
Perfect time to do it.
Perfect
so,
time.
I'm going to pop this in there, and I'm going to check on it in about 15 minutes. It's depends on how you like your steak cooked. I mean, you can eat venison rare, you can eat it medium rare, seared, however you want. But we're going to cook it to, usually, you know, if you go to banquets or weddings and you get fillets, it's usually about medium well. But
Actually, I got to tell you too about the venison. I've never heard of a case where somebody's gotten food poisoning from it.
oh yeah,
If it was, you know, cooked properly, but you know, nothing ever hazardous becoming of it. But I'm going to stuff this guy up right now.
all right. So
And
again, that's sourdough, and we got fresh sourdough bread. I mean, I guess nobody really wants to buy bad. I don't know why I said that.
I guess you could use stale.
Yeah, you
Not a
could
big
use
deal.
day old bread. Actually, a lot of places do that. They'll use crusty bread, like French bread, let it sit out a day. But I like soft stuffing.
Oh yeah.
So, and then again, we might do it. We might make a gravy for
Yeah.
this. Why not make a gravy?
Hey.
All right, so he's going to finish stuffing this and put it in the pan. We're going to let it brown probably about a half hour, 45 minutes in that oven. And then we'll cover it, finish it. You remember the deal, though. All right.
Take care of business.
TCB. All right, we'll see you on the way back.
What you got cooking? Yeah.
All right, we're back. Very special holiday episode. And over the break, you know, we cooked the chicken. We had it about 400 degrees. You can do 350, 400, 450. I'm comfortable with the 400 for the browning of the skin. Took about a half hour. And what we did is we covered it with foil. And I dropped that temperature down to 350.
Oh yes.
You know, never turn your back on that.
Got
And,
the side dishes kind of coming up now.
Yeah, we got the side dishes now. We got the hard stuff out of the way. And right here is a potato dish. I don't know if, I mean, a lot of people have heard of them. Gratin potatoes. You thinly slice the potato and you get a casserole pan like this and you make a layer on the bottom and then a layer of cheddar cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan, whatever you want. And then another layer of potato, another cheese, another potato, and so on until you've used all your potatoes. This is 4 potatoes in here. And then I made a cream cheese sauce, heavy cream, heated that up, and then I mixed in some of the sharp cheddar cheese, whisked that together, and pour it right on top. And then I topped it off with panko breadcrumbs, which are Japanese.
How are they? You were telling me a little bit how they're made.
Yeah, my understanding is that they're electrocuted. They're not toasted. You know.
Wow.
They do some cool stuff over there when it comes to food. I mean, a lot of their chefs are real inventive. I don't know how panko came about, but I'm scared to find out, to be honest. So anyway, what we do then is, you fill the cream. I did it halfway between the bottom and the top of the potatoes, and then the panko on top and more cheese. I love cheese. So
Good stuff. Good.
Gouda.
Gouda.
That's so Gouda.
What we got here?
Gouda cheese. Oh, hold
Gouda
on.
cheese. Oh,
You
hold
jerk.
on. Hold on.
Jerk store called. They're running out of you.
I'll be sure to make more.
All right, so I'm going to go into the oven at 350, and I'm going to check them after about 40 minutes, because I want that the cream to be kind of baked into the potatoes. Potatoes nice and soft, and then after they're cooked, then I take the foil off and brown them.
A little crisp on the top, soft and juicy on the inside. But we got here is our we got our dough made up. We're gonna make some crackers. We're gonna top them a little bit later, so they're just kind of bland at the moment. But we're gonna make some crackers. What we've done here, we got 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
That's 2 cups.
This is a little less than it was. We went ahead and fashioned our own right away, but a little less than what came out. We got our 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of shortening,
2 tablespoons of shortening,
1 teaspoon baking powder.
Baking powder.
Baking powder.
Yes.
And we got 1 teaspoon of salt,
1 teaspoon of salt.
and 3 to 4 ounces of hot water. Just
3 to 4 ounces.
for consistency, 3 to 4 ounces, a little variable in between there.
And a tablespoon, good way to do it if you don't have a digital scale like I have, is a tablespoon is a half ounce. So 2 tablespoons is an ounce of water.
Oh, nice vital information.
Yeah, well, not everybody has a scale
Oh, I
floating
got
around.
you. I got you. I got
You
you.
talking jibber jabber?
Mr. T.
Yeah.
But we're gonna mix this up. Knead it until it's ready
do
and
knead
dight.
it.
But ready and dight. But
Ready and dight.
it's gonna get to the consistency of pasta dough. I know we've done pasta before.
Yeah.
Sort of that same consistency, and now we're gonna run it through our roller. I'm not gonna demonstrate right now, but what we've done here. This was hot before. Now it's not, but
good
we've got our crackers. What we've done is actually when the dough was put out into sheets, use the old cookie cutter,
You can use a cup.
cut them out into
Glass?
medallions, and we season them up with a little bit of kosher salt. And we're gonna pop those right in the oven. What do you got? What do you got going on now, Phil?
This is our venison sauce right here. This is the gas streak sauce I was talking about. And right here, here's a little secret I do when I make sauces at home, so I don't have to add in a roux or cornstarch. I take the drippings here, and then these are dried cherries, and I just let them cook a little bit. I'm getting all the bits, the juicy goodness
Oh, yes.
at the bottom of the pan left over. I mean, you can smell the bacon, you can
Yeah.
smell the venison. Then I just take some flour and the cherries. I'm getting a whiff of these cherries, hydrating them again. But I'm going to take a little bit of all-purpose flour and just whisk that right in, and then it's automatically a roux. I'm not using any outside roux after the sauce is done because then you got to cook it down. Sometimes you
Yeah,
might
right.
not be able to break up all the roux balls.
And we keep going back. I mean, this is what we've done in previous episodes with the. I know we made the cream sauce with the pasta actually, which is kind of insane how it's all going.
There it
together.
is.
But
My red wine. I'm making, this is going to be some red wine in here, so I'm going to crank this bad boy. And you notice I'm letting the flour cook out a little bit, and it'll give it a better, less floury flavor. I don't know if you want to blur out the brand name here. Chris Foster does not advertise. All right, so we're going to Hachi Mama. That's right, we got like 4 fillets going.
yeah, it takes on a beautiful color.
So that's about 2 cups right there. And I'm going to whisk it in. And since I did not light this on fire, I don't want to get any of the members of our crew inebriated. So
We're gonna cook the booze out.
yeah, I'm going to cook the booze out, let that reduce by half. And while we do that, the crackers, we're going to bake those about 400. And we're just going to watch them till they crisp up. And we did real thin ones and thicker ones because in the next segment, we're going to make a special pesto just for Josh.
Just for me.
You.
I feel massively special.
I think you should. So we got some apple cider vinegar, which is my secret to being healthy. I'm not kidding. Google apple cider vinegar. It cures everything. So maybe about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And, yeah.
The permeation is fantastic.
Fantastic?
Fantastic.
You're not getting your sounds out today.
I don't know what you're saying, but
Have you ever had deer besides the time you killed it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's like we've said before, much healthier than beef. It's got very little fat in it. A lot of times I get it ground, make hamburger out of it. You can make anything. I mean, anything that uses hamburger. You want to go out and you want to buy some hamburger helper, bam. You've got it. You don't have to use
What are you
beef.
advertising Hamburger Helper on a show where we're talking about?
I'm saying, all right.
I know.
Bringing it up.
I'm just joshing you.
Okay. Oh,
Josh.
yeah, that was cute. But
Hold on. I'm doing some orange juice now.
oh,
Probably about 3/4 of a cup of that. And then right with that, after that, I got some beef stock.
oh,
And the beef stock's just going to go right in there. If you're fortunate enough to come across venison stock or veal stock, get some veal bones or venison bones, if you take the route Josh did in hunter-gatherer mode, make some venison stock. But the beef stock will be fine. We're not going to taste cow.
right.
And so basically then, we're going to let this reduce a little bit. And to finish it, I've got currant jelly. And
Not real familiar with the currant jelly.
try it, man.
I won't.
Just try it.
I won't dip my hand in there, but.
All right, here. How about this? How about I do it for you? Because you can describe. I know what it's like. I want to see if I'm correct in it. But you try it and tell the people at home what currant jelly tastes like. Kind of
like a raspberry.
raspberry,
Yeah.
exactly. So we're going to let this sauce reduce down. We're going to stir in the currant jelly. And then when we get back, you might want to pull up a chair. I don't know who watches TV standing up, but you might be passing through. Pull up a chair. We're going to make the hors d'oeuvres. We're jumping to New Year's Eve.
Oh, Chris, what about your super secret Area 51 style Groom Lake?
Isn't it 54?
Looking 51, Area 51 style Groom Lake little top secret recipe.
Maybe I'm thinking of Studio 54.
Yeah.
I dance there all the time.
I don't think you were born when they closed.
We cut rugs, man. We cut rugs. So we've got the pesto, my super secret, still in development, Studio 54 disco ball of fun deliciousness, and we're gonna make pizza margarita, which is real simple. You give it to the babies, to the kids, adults eat it, and we'll see you when we get back.
Delicioso.
Yes.
What you got cooking? Yeah.
We're back here on What You Got Cooking. We've got our hors d'oeuvres coming out like a massive dose of appendicitis.
Appendicitis.
You're going to be busting a gut when you see this. What do we got going on?
Yes.
What do we got going on here, Chris?
All right, well, this is a joint project between me and Josh. These mushrooms here, this is my super secret, fantastic, super happy fun hour.
Beautiful.
Area 51,
Area 51.
Studio 54, Route 83. But basically, we took these button mushrooms and took out the stem. Nice little movement there. And then I put some olive oil on them, baked them for about 5 minutes at 350. Just kind of cook them a little bit, and then they're nice and soft.
Yeah, soften them up.
And then we got some cooked chicken breast here. And I'm not doing
season.
this.
Got some salt and pepper season on there.
Yeah, I'm not doing this by myself.
I'll help you.
You carry your load like you carry your ponytail. So we got
Couldn't think of anything clever to say after that one.
Yeah,
but,
you didn't. I left you hanging. I didn't have very much either. But yeah, we're going to put the chicken in the mushroom. And if you saw I think it was the last episode we did, maybe the episode before the last one that we did, or possibly
before that even.
we made chicken marsala. And then I got to thinking, why not make hors d'oeuvres out of chicken marsala? Take a mushroom, stuff them with chicken, drizzle them with marsala sauce. I personally don't like mushrooms, but
No, I'm not a big fan either.
You'll eat-
Hopefully the crew's a fan.
yeah,
But,
I know they're not bell peppers, Neil.
no, they're not.
So
They're not.
we'll load these bad mamma jammas right up. We'll load them up like a Santa's sleigh. Although now we're on New Year's Eve, this isn't Christmas anymore. But okay, we'll set these aside. You can have that. Put them on a cracker.
Wonderful.
So I'll set these aside. My sauce is looking good.
What do you got in the marsala sauce?
That's the same thing as last time. We did some shallots and the marsala wine. Reduce it down, flame it out, however you want to do it, and then some chicken broth,
Ooh,
salt, pepper, and
Fantastic.
then we're just going to reduce that down, knock it with some butter. I'm an equal opportunity butterer.
beautiful. We got some sort of mini hors d'oeuvre pizzas. No sauce involved.
No,
Makes it a little bit easier.
Sauce.
All fresh, colorful ingredients.
Yeah, it's
Nice
a very beautiful looking treat. What do you got?
treat.
What
Well,
do
we've
you
got here. We got some mini pizzas. The no, they're not dough. It's pre-cooked. All you got to do is pop it in the oven, and just cover it up with a few tomatoes here. Got 4 of them. The quattro.
The quattro. How do you spell quattro? Isn't that C-U-A?
I think it's
TRO?
CUA. Yeah.
Q? Well, I think
I think
maybe
it's a C.
maybe if it's chic, the razor blade, that's with the Q. Otherwise, I think it's C.
Oh, okay.
Like you and I were thinking. Did you say Q?
No, you said C. I just agreed.
You
with
agreed
you.
with me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then we're on the same page. All right,
Well,
Mamma
we've
Jamma.
got our tomatoes.
We've got fresh mozzarella here, which you can buy at a superstore, grocery store, I meant to say. And this is just basically, it's a lot more moist. It's a lot flimsier. And it's not salty.
No, nothing dry about it.
And we slap it on like that.
You're gonna eat that. I'm gonna make sure you do. But we got some basil cut up, And gonna just throw a little bit of basil on the top.
Basil tastes a little bit like black licorice.
Think so?
You literally threw it right in my mouth.
And I didn't even look.
No, that
You
was
see
a
how
no
awesome
look.
my
No look pass.
my awesome aiming.
You use all the
senses are?
basil on one pizza.
Yeah, I know, I'm taking
and
a
on
little
my
bit off.
face. All right, so yeah, this is your traditional pizza margarita. Real beautiful, and then you can just cut it. Well, we'll show you at the end how we're going to cut it up. But this will feed. You do 3 of these, you'll feed a good amount of people. So I'm cutting this cheese up. I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to smack you.
Yeah, but I meant to throw it at you, so I guess it evens out.
Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it's for the better.
It could be.
And then I've got, we made those crackers last segment, and those turned out pretty good. I'll show you.
Yeah.
They kind of came out, we left them a little bit thicker, so they came out like flatbreads. Because I'm going to make a cilantro pesto. Traditional pestos are basil, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, and olive oil. What I'm doing today is, and I never knew this, and I'm always the first to admit when I'm ignorant to something, and I always thought pesto was traditional basil.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can have red pepper pesto, you can have roasted garlic pesto, whatever you want. I don't care what you want.
No?
I'm not doing it for you, pal. So I got
Could've
my
fooled me.
I got my blender.
Blend it. What do we got going? You got the pesto.
I got the pesto changeo.
Got the crackers already made. You got the topping
Crackers.
for the crackers.
Yeah, we'll just make a little dip. And the cool thing about this pesto is you can use it on pizza. You can use it, let's say, everybody that's coming to your house for New Year's Eve doesn't like mushrooms. You take that chicken and spoon some pesto on it. And then eat it. With pasta, I guess. So anyway, let's this is the rest of your cheese.
Yeah, rest of the cheese.
And your basil. Get it off of my board. This line you do not cross. This one. It's not for you. So I got my cilantro. I got 2 bunches. Cilantro is also known as Chinese parsley. You don't hear a lot about cilantro in Asian cooking, but believe me, my friends, it's there. And
Chinese parsley.
yeah, that's what they call it, man.
Yeah, you learn anything how that came about? Well, I guess you just said they use it a lot when they're cooking. But
Yeah. No, I found that out a while ago, and I challenged some people. I guess me and you were one of the few that didn't know that the Chinese used it.
I guess.
Yeah. So what we'll do then is you can start ripping these off. I don't like stems in my pesto, but you can make a pesto vinaigrette. Imagine that on like a southwestern chicken salad with a cilantro pesto ginger.
Ginger?
That's real hard to say. Cilantro pesto vinaigrette. I got it off.
I thought you were going to throw some ginger in that.
Well, yeah, you can put a little bit of
Little
ginger in
ginger?
if you'd like. I know you're all about the ginger.
I guess.
All right, so our sour sauce is looking good, halfway reduced. And this is something you could literally have your 4-year-old child do. Make pesto.
Looking at a lot of versatility too for these recipes. I know in pasta sauce a lot of time you're looking at the pesto,
Yeah.
and same difference, pretty much.
Yeah, for the vinaigrette, I'll tell you how to turn it into a vinaigrette when we're making it. All we're going to do is you just put a little bit more vinegar in there and throw that bad boy in like I said, I think I'm going to go home and make that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. So we've got all this. Did you know what coriander seed is?
I think we've used it on the show. I don't know what.
It's the seed of the cilantro plant.
Really?
Yeah, coriander, cilantro. You learn a lot of cool things when you read books rather than watch TV. A lot of times on a Food Network. Anybody that talks to me knows I'm kind of anti-Food Network. Because sometimes they do things a little bit goofy.
Well, it's a lot of wham bam. Here's the.
It's a lot of showmanship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you and I this is nothing. We're nothing like we are on TV, but so anyway, I think this will serve us good. We'll set this aside for later, and I'm going to put our lid. Actually, I'm just going to drizzle a bunch of olive oil in there right now. Give it something to
Adhere to.
purify. Yeah, and so you know when your pesto's done, you can do it to your exact liking, your thickness, your viscousness.
Viscosity.
Yeah, your viscosity. Let me make sure this is on low. Okay, so automatically we need more oil. But at the same time, I'm going to take my
Got the garlic.
what should I call it this time? My jar of wonderful dreams. So lots of garlic in there because this is a garlic cilantro sesame vinaigrette, not vinaigrette. Stuck on vinaigrette now.
Pesto.
So we'll put some more olive oil in there. And then you see here I got some pure sesame seed oil. Let this light up your world.
Oh, it's lit.
Yeah. So we'll put a couple of drops in there. This literally, I mean, one drop you're going to taste it.
See, nice. I see the Asian influence coming out with the sesame oil.
Yeah.
But,
Bing! Dinner's done.
Jingle on the bells.
Yeah. A little holiday there.
Yeah.
So I got some smoked salt, sea salt, Chardonnay oak smoked sea salt. I'm going to put that in there.
And they're not lying when they say it's smoked. It's
yeah,
you're
you
not
found
lying when
that
they say
one
it's good. Yeah, it smells smoked. I mean, it literally smells smoked.
All right, so then I'm going to take my lid off here. I'm going to drizzle in more olive oil. You want to be careful. Cover your hand like that. Get yourself a spatula like I have right here. Then we're going to scrape it about. Get the stuff off the walls. You're not escaping, my friend. You will be used.
Taking care of that?
Yeah, and then I've got some Zinfandel vinegar. I like to buy fancy vinegars.
I think you do. I've noticed.
It's coming along good now.
Oh, yeah.
You want to open this up for me?
Got some green chili powder, not breaking out the hot.
No, no habanero. I don't know where Brad Owens at. We're not going to get it. We're not going to give it to him again.
But it's got the kick nonetheless.
Give it to him what you got cooking style. Yeah, put a pinch of that in there. And I actually took it a little bit too hard with that oil. I may have a little bit more leaves in there. But basically, you set this up in a bowl.
I didn't add too much, Chris.
Oh, no?
No, just the right amount. Didn't want to overdo it this time.
Something about this guy. Yeah, add like a teaspoon of pepper. Whole thing. Remember the spicy carrots?
I remember spicy carrots.
Josh likes his carrots spicy.
Look at that color. Breaking out the Christmas again. We got the red wine.
Come on.
We got the green.
The green. So here, I'll show you the thickness of it. It's and I'll spread it on a cracker. I made this on Thanksgiving for my family, but see, there's still a little bit of the leaves left.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Did they like it?
Oh, it was gone. I said that. I specifically said of all things, because I had to work. When I came home, I said, the one thing I want is some of my pesto.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh man.
So, we're going to bake these off at 375 degrees for about 15 minutes. The pizza margaritas. The pesto, we're just going to literally put into a bowl and line it with our crackers.
Nothing that can hurt you in it.
I hear something cooking. What's
It's
cooking?
good right out the box.
Oh, that's right. Our chicken's done.
Oh.
So when we come back, my friends and fans of What You Got Cooking, we're going to have a full holiday spread. It's going to knock Josh's socks off. I don't know why I pluralized that.
Yeah.
Because I had to swallow. It's going to take my socks off. And if you could smell, if they had smell-o-vision, if they would bring smell-o-vision back, it'd be good. Because you're going to...
You gonna like it?
We'll see when we get back.
Here on What You Got Cooking, yeah.
And we are back with the finished product for our New Year's Eve and our Christmas. And let me tell you, it's not that uncommon. A lot of people say, yeah, you made venison and chicken for the same plate. Yeah, do it, man.
Hey, why not?
A couple slices of the breast, maybe a leg, maybe a wing. I mean, look at it. It rips right off. It's so tender the way that it's cooked that way. Got the potatoes, perfect. I mean, they melt in your mouth pretty much. And we used Yukon Gold potatoes. I always have an issue with that.
Tomato potato.
You sly goose. But the potatoes melt in your mouth, and the Yukon Golds offer a nice buttery flavor too. So you get the cheese and the crispiness of the panko breadcrumbs. And the pizza margarita is out of this world. I mean, it's so simple, really.
Oh, yeah.
And the pesto and the crackers. You don't even have to make your own crackers. We needed to try it once.
Well, you see, and not a long ordeal. You know, you usually think of Thanksgiving, you're cooking the turkey for 5 hours, more than that. Come on. Not thrown together, but, I mean, came out of the oven, it's done, quick.
It was pretty quick.
It was real quick.
And that's why, I mean, you start off, you throw your chicken in the oven, and then you do the rest of your stuff. I mean, pesto change. Yo.
Oh.
Yeah. So then we got the cherry sweet and sour sauce on the venison, which is just... Actually, I shouldn't say that. They've all tried it. I haven't tried it, but from what they tell me, it's... So, with that, we'd like to wish you and yours a very happy holiday session. Because the holidays go for, December.
Oh, yeah.
And then before you wake up,
It's over, and wishing it came back again.
yeah, so you can eat this kind of food.
Yes, sir.
So, my friend, for What You Got Cooking, I'm Chris Foster.
And I'm Josh Whitfoot.
Stephen Dawkins. I just sometimes... Happy holidays. We'll see you.
What you got cooking? He's a hell of a guy, yeah. Chris Foster's alright. The recipe's a delight, yeah. When you got cooking on your mind and you got nothing but time now,